Okay.
Okay.
I'm Stephanie, and we're currently reporting live from one of the evacuation centers along the border side of Thailand and Cambodia. Ever since this morning, we've been hearing reports ever since the early dawn of nonstop gunfire and also very loud bombs. We've spoken to people who are actually at the evacuation center that they've been here ever since yesterday, when people and the public civil servants have told people to evacuate. They're here right now, and they're not sure when they'll get to go home. And on our way, we actually try to go to Nam Yuen, which is where a lot of the activity and the gunfire is going. Some people were alongside of the road, so we also asked them if they were going to evacuate. They said that they didn't feel any threat, so they would continue to stay at home. And also reports from right now, there's actually more gunfire and loud bombings that's currently going on in Nam Yuen. And the military and Thai civil servants have told that Thai people in the Nam Yuen area to come out and evacuate. The center here is filled with mostly people who are affected by clashes, mostly patients in serious health condition. And one of the affected people here also told us that bombs that from the Cambodian side have fallen right in front of their eyes, and that she had to evacuate, leaving all of her belongings behind. But actually, she also told us that her husband and her grandmother and her mother is also still there, telling that they would not evacuate. And as the press of time, we currently have 46 people that have been injured by the clashes, 14 of which is the military, and 14 deaths, which is one military. And I have said that this is marked the biggest. She also told us, people in the lady in the evacuation center also told us that this is one of the biggest clashes she had ever seen, because she said the most recent clash was in 2011 in Khao Pravihan, which she also evacuated, but it was not as the clashes weren't as big, and there were mostly gunfires. And Thai authorities also said that more than 100,000 residents from border areas in Ubon Ratchathani, Sisaket, Surin, and Buriram provinces have been relocated to 295 temporary shelters, with return prohibited until situation is deemed safe. And following escalating cross-border violence, the Interior Ministry reported. Thai Red Cross also reports an urgent need for at least 500 units of blood per day to support the hospitals on the border provinces of Surin, Sisaket, Ubon Ratchathani, and Buriram. The National Blood Center is now also accepting online registrations from 500 donors daily to help maintain emergency services. We also see online that many people in Bangkok are choosing to show their support for the military and for Thailand by donating blood. And coming to the international community, many countries and organizations have expressed concerns over the issues. The U.S. said that it's gravely concerned by reports of the escalating fighting along the Thai-Cambodian border. The U.S. is particularly alarmed by reports of harm to innocent civilians and expressed deepest condolences on the loss of life. Meanwhile, many nations have warned for their citizens to leave Cambodia or be cautious about the situation. The Second Army region also issued a warning that armed engagements are ongoing in multiple sectors along the Thai-Cambodian border, specifically in Buriram, Sisaket, Surin, and Ubon Ratchathani. Many civilians are strongly advised to avoid entering areas between 20 to 40 kilometers of the border, which is many of the places is in the Nam Yuen district, which many people that we spoke to in this evacuation center are from that area. So Namyun and many places between the 20 to 40 kilometers are restricted red zones due to the risk of indirect fire. And we also got a report about 12:30 that there will be additional gunfire from the Cambodian side. So many people are also urged to leave urgently from the Namyun and many districts that are along very close to the border. So the high-risk districts are Ban Krut District in Buriram, Kantanarak District inศรีสะเกษ Sangkla District in Surin, Kap Chong in Surin, Phnom Dong Rak in Surin, and Namyun District, which is where we spoke to many people in Ubon Ratchathani. The public is also urgent to remain vigilant and follow official guidance as the situation develops.
recap อีกรอบ
So we are currently reporting live from one of the evacuation centers, one of the 295 evacuation centers along the Thai-Cambodian border. We're not allowed to film inside this because many people are it's dangerous, and we've been advised, and there's also signs saying that we should not record. So we're here, right here outside the evacuation center. Many people that we've spoken to are from the Namyun area. They said that they've been here since yesterday. They're very scared for their lives. And one person that we interviewed said that this is the biggest clash that she's ever seen ever since living here, with the last one being in 2011 when the Khao Prawihan incident. The center here are filled with children, sick people. So many officials, we see officials coming in and with food, water, and many necessities are slowly being sent here to the centers. Many people are in evacuation centers and they don't know when they get to leave, and they're still waiting from the government officials to say what to do. But they're hopeful. Yes. This morning when we arrived in Ubon Ratchathani, we spoke to some foreigners. We spoke to some foreigners that were living in Ubon Ratchathani, and they admitted that they felt like people who were not close to the border did not really feel the stress and were vigilant. They were still vigilant, but more on the annoyed side. That's what the person we spoke to told us. And he also said that being from the country where he is from, he mentioned that if he wasn't here for a long time in Ubon Ratchathani, he felt that it would be very scary for him. But with the sentiment of people, Thai people around him, he felt pretty safe. And from what we saw in Ubon Ratchathani and what we spoke to locals in the city center, they said that they wasn't really worried about Cambodia coming into the city center. But as we drove along the province of Ubon Ratchathani, there were less and less cars and less people. And we also, on our way to Namyun, which is one of the red zones, we stopped and asked some civilians. They said that they weren't really worried about anything happening to them because this was pretty far from the border. But a lot of people that were evacuated from Namyun district said that they were pretty worried, and they also saw bombs coming down barely 30 feet away from them. And as of right now, 46 people have been injured by the clashes, 14 which the military, and there have been 14 reported deaths, one of which military. And I have said earlier, this is the recent biggest clash in the decade when we spoke to. We're currently at one of the evacuation centers right now in Ubon Ratchathani. The sentiment here is people are vigilant, they're scared, and they hope that things will calm down soon. Many people here at the evacuation center are from the Namyun district, which is considered now a red zone, and they have been advised that people living from 20 to 40 kilometers from the border are advised to evacuate and come to the evacuation centers, which is there are about 245 or 295, sorry, evacuation centers right now. And behind me is evacuation center. There's children, there's sick people, and they're slowly having food and other necessities that are here. And the Tiger Men also urged that people should go and donate their bloods. Thai authorities also reported more than 100,000 residents from the border areas not only in Ubon Ratchathani, but in Ubon Ratchathani, in Surin, in Buriram, and in Sisaket have all been advised to leave their homes due to the gunfire. And when we arrived this morning, there have been reports of early gunfire. And as the time passed, there has still been gunfire and bombings. And at least to 12:30, we've been informed that there's been another bombing. And right now we're at the evacuation center in Ubon Ratchathani, and we will be staying here, seeing all the updates from this border. Please stay with us and get updates from our Facebook page and our Twitter and all our social media, and we'll be here going live.